We're finally pregnant, guys. Finally.
Congratulations, my baby. Oh my God.
So, just a few questions that you guys might probably are going to ask me. So I'm going to ask him now. How do you feel about us being finally pregnant after trying so long?
It's about time.
And
That's it. It's about time. That's all I have to say. It's about time.
what are you looking forward the most during our pregnancy?
You to be a complete woman. That's it. Take care, guys.
Hi, see you soon. Hi, guys. Well, today is the 3rd of September, and as I've shared with you yesterday, you know, big fat positive. My husband and I are over the moon, and I can't express, enough how grateful I am to be able, to say that, yes, I am finally, stop, Kilo, I am finally, pregnant after so many months of crying, after so many nights. Ay, shush, stop. After so many nights of crying and waiting. Sorry, the dogs are going crazy. This is Kilo, by the way. Look at that. Hi, Kilo. Let me try to zoom her so you guys can see her. This is Kilo. If you guys are wondering why I'm outside, because inside of the house there's not, that much good lighting, and I'm not in a mood to fight, or to just give you guys a bad quality over my phone. No, I don't feel like it. But anyways, maybe you guys can see that I'm a little bit down. I should not be down like that. Well, I have to be completely honest with you guys. I probably mentioned, I did get my very first, very fan positive on the 31st of August, and then I really, to me, I declared that I was pregnant yesterday, because that's, yesterday I finally saw the line, very clear. But I started to get the fan positive, since the 31st of August, which is like 5 days prior to my because my next cycle is due on the 6th of September. So of course I'm happy, and like a true woman who's been trying for so long, we get into that routine of testing so many times that it all gets in between. And for me, I think that the fear is really creeping up. The fear is really creeping up, because it's been actually since the 31st. So today we are the 3rd, so it's been actually 3 days, since I've been peeing on a stick, and trying to look at the progression of the color of the test line. And I don't know if I'm putting too much expectations, on myself, but I don't know, somehow I feel like it should be like super dark. But then again, maybe I'm putting a lot of stress that is not even necessary on myself. And this is what's been really bugging me. Like I did some research, Google of course to the rescue, and it seems to me that there are some women who have been in that particular situation where they have gotten their big fat positive like 5 days prior to their next cycle, and the line didn't get much darker not until after their missed due date for the cycle. So this is where I'm at. This is what I'm really like kind of pondering on, like for the past 3 days. It's been very happy for me. Like the moment that I saw the positive, the fan positive on the 31st, yay, the joy. But then reality hits. Then you start thinking, okay, what, am I going to miscarry again? Hold on a second, Beben, stop, Beben. So this is where I'm at. Like I was saying, sorry, I got a little bit disrupted by the dogs that were barking at other dogs. And maybe I'm putting a lot of, you know, unnecessary stress on myself. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm comparing, you know, my big fat positive to other women, you know, my own home pregnancy test, you know, to other women. And yeah, I don't know, it's just that I'm really afraid, because the last pregnancy, that's the way that, you know, I knew that a miscarriage was on its way. It's like, okay, you know, or the lines are going to get darker. But then for reassurance, I went back. Yes, I do keep pictures of my home pregnancy test since from last year. And I looked at them and the progression, and I actually got a very dark line. I was 20 days past ovulation, and I miscarried on the 26th, okay, of October of last year, which would have been 26 days past ovulation for me. Yes, because I had started my cycle, you know, like whatever. He was like right on point, date for date. But anyways, so I looked at the pictures, and I'm like, okay, I'm comparing, you know, when I was 17 DPO last pregnancy, you know, this is the color that I had for now. So I'm kind of, you know, having somewhat of hope, because right now I'm supposed to be 13 days past ovulation. So I'm, you know, I feel like I'm a little bit ahead compared to, but then again, now I have to wait until, you know, Sunday, which is, sorry guys, I feel like I'm talking, but I'm there, but I'm not there, but I apologize. But anyways, bear with me. So on Sunday, it should be my period, and I feel like, you know, I'll be so sad if the line doesn't get any darker by, you know, Sunday or next week. I'm really looking forward to that. And this is what I wanted to discuss. And if you, any of you ladies, you know, have any recollection of how many days did it take, or how long did it take for your lines to get darker, so feel free to comment, or, you know, leave a comment on the box below, or, you know, send me something on Instagram if that's where you're more comfortable. And I'm looking forward to hearing any of you guys' opinion. So this is where I'm at. I'm super happy, you know, on one hand. On the other hand, it's like, you know, once you get that positive and you're happy, and then, you know, the next day the worries start flowing in. So this is the energy that I'm trying to stay away from, you know, but it just kind of whatever. I meditated this morning, I prayed a lot, and when I try to compare myself, you know, from this pregnancy to last pregnancy, prior to the miscarriage, to my second miscarriage, I had like tons of like bad cramp. And this time around, like, I'm not having, you know, that much cramps. Like, I'm having like light, you know, mild cramps, but nothing like major for me to just go get a heat pack or something like that. Nothing major like that. And I'm not even, you know, spotting or anything. And then also another thing, like, I don't have much cervical mucus. That might be TMI for some of you, so I'm sorry. But I don't have a lot of it. That's something that caught my attention. But then again, I don't think it's a big deal, because some women, I've heard that some women go on and not having that much cervical mucus, you know, while they got their big fat positive. And on the other hand, like, you have women, you know, gushing, oh my God, I have so much cervical mucus and whatever. But this is what I wanted to talk about. So feel free to leave a comment to reassure me. I need this reassurance. I need positive feedback. I need you guys to just kind of hold me tight together and tell me that everything is gonna be okay. So this is my wish. I truly wish that I can, you know, be a success story of pregnancy after loss. You know, this is my biggest wish. My biggest desire is to be a mom. And I don't think my life will ever be complete if I don't become a mom. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for subscribing to my new subscribers. I truly appreciate these. Thank you for following me. And I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.